We are staying at a resort we have never stayed at before. I don't think I can ever live without it. They are doing a Cool Kids Summer promotion, a single pass lightning lane for Guardians. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Michaela, and today we are doing a plan with me for Walt Disney World. I thought I would do this video just so you can get kind of an idea on what you can plan, what's possible, what kind of things are going on, especially for 4th of July, because that is the trip that we are currently going on. And I haven't really found too many resources on the 4th of July festivities and what's kind of going on, what you can do. So I figured I'd make a video showing you guys everything that I planned for our upcoming trip. Our trip is going to be from Friday, July 3rd to Monday, July 6th. So it's just a quick little weekend getaway. Those are mostly the kind of trips we take anyways, just because you don't have to take as much time off of work and you just get a little burst of magic. We're gonna kind of go over our plans for this trip. I don't really have a structure on how to do this, so I'm just gonna go day by day. We are traveling on Thursday, July 2nd. We are leaving after work around 6 p.m. is our first flight. And then we are doing a red-eye overnight flight from Denver, Colorado to Orlando. That'll be interesting. We usually take these overnight flights because then it just feels like you get that extra day of magic, extra day of fun. Like you get a whole park day ahead of you. The only downside is we do get 1 or 2 hours of sleep. So we are running on pure magic and whimsy that first day. We land at Orlando around 5:30, and we normally just take Ubers. Uber's the most convenient. It's the quickest. It's the cheapest if you have more than one person, and it's just great. I believe Mears is $30 a person, and usually an Uber is $30 to $50, I would say. So we just take it. We are staying at a resort we have never stayed at before. It is in the moderate category. We have only stayed at one moderate before, and it was Coronado Springs. But this one is brand stinking new, and it's probably the moderate that I want to stay at the most. So when they had a deal for Disney Plus subscribers, and this was one of the resorts that was a part of that deal, I almost lost my mind. Said immediately book. Even though it's over 4th of July, it'll be fun. It'll be great. I made a little pin to reveal what resort we're staying at. We are staying at Port Orleans Riverside. I am just so excited. I love the vibe of that resort. I love the beignets. I can't wait to try the beignets. I love the idea of taking the boat to Disney Springs and being that close to Disney Springs. I am just so incredibly excited to stay here. So we'll kind of see how that is. I'm excited to explore the resort. It looks ginormous, but it looks so beautiful. So yes, we are going to Port Orleans, and I'm going to try to ask for whatever room's available first, because I just know we're going to be dead tired. But since we do get there so early, we are probably going to eat something at the food court, eat some breakfast, and then we are wanting to rope drop Epcot to ride Guardians. Literally only to ride Guardians, because it's just our favorite ride. If you didn't know, me and my husband got married on September 21st, and so September is our number one pick for our Guardian song, and we have yet to get it naturally. We did go on September 21st to Epcot, and we rode Guardians, so we did get September one time, but it just wasn't natural. They were only playing September that day. We're gonna rope drop Guardians, and then after we're done with that, we are probably just gonna head out of the park, to be completely honest with you. We might get breakfast there. It kind of just depends on what we're feeling that day. I used to be a super big planner, plan every moment where we're eating, what we're doing. But now that we're frequent the parks more often. I like to kind of go with the flow. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. Breakfast and rooftop Epcot for Guardians for the morning. They are doing a Cool Kids Summer promotion as well as the discounted rooms that we got for being Disney Plus subscribers. So we're just getting perks stacked on top of perks. For Cool Kids Summer, they are doing a free water park day on your check-in day. So we were wanting to go to Blizzard Beach and check that out. We went to Typhoon Lagoon, I think it was last summer, and it was just so fun. It was great. But we definitely want to try and check out Blizzard Beach for the first time. Blizzard Beach opens at 10 a.m. So we're going to go there. And then I'm really only planning on being there for maybe 3 hours to like 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. We'll kind of just see how we're feeling. And then hopefully our room will be ready by then. We'll probably go back to Port Orleans after that, take showers, take naps. We are going to need it because we are going to have a long night ahead of us. Then around 3, 4, 5 o'clock, somewhere in that area, we are wanting to take the boat over to Disney Springs to eat at Summer House on the Lake. I don't necessarily have a dining reservation there, but I did see that they have a martini hour where if you sit at the bar, you can get like bottomless truffle fries for $10. This ginormous just like pizza for $12 and just like a bunch of like appetizer-y foods. And then they have like $10 martinis and $5 beers, $5 wines. So I definitely want to go and check that out. So that'll kind of be our dinner situation. And then we are going back to Epcot that night for 4th of July. It is the semi-quincentennial. So they are doing way more fireworks shows this year than they have in previous years. I believe previous years they have done 2 fireworks shows at Magic Kingdom, one on the 3rd and one on the 4th, and then 1 fireworks show on the 4th in Epcot. This year they're doing the 3rd, 4th, and 5th for both Epcot and Magic Kingdom. So it gave us a lot more flexibility with where we wanted to go. We decided to go to Epcot this night. We do have a single pass lightning lane for Guardians because like I said, it's our favorite ride. So we're going to try to ride it as many times as we can this trip. And that is at 6:20. Probably one of the most exciting things for this day is that I got us a Geo 82 reservation at 7:20. So I'm so excited. This is like a brand new bar. I believe it's around the Spaceship Earth area. It just offers beautiful views of the new courtyard where Walcott was in the middle there with like Walt the Dreamer statue. They have a fungi flatbread there that looks delicious. I just love like the flatbread pizza type of deals. We're probably gonna get that and then maybe like a drink and just chill. Like today's theme is we're doing a lot, but we're chilling at the same time. And then we'll probably just like ride a few rides, do whatever we want to do. I think they have like special events going on throughout the night and stuff, like DJs and stuff like that because of 4th of July. So we'll probably go see that type of stuff. And then at 9:10, they have their 4th of July fireworks show. So we're wanting to watch that. That's pretty much it for our first Epcot day. We'll probably go back to the hotel, sleep, you know, whole 9 yards, because the next day we are also rope dropping Epcot. On Saturday, July 4th, we're rope dropping Epcot to ride Guardians again. Something about this trip that's unusual is usually we will do a trip from Saturday to like Monday or Tuesday, but this trip is a Friday to a Monday. I was really thrown off by the fact that we're starting on Friday, and I thought I had to book my lightning lanes today, which is Saturday. So I accidentally did not book our lightning lanes at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 days from our trip. I'm just gonna say we didn't do lightning lanes really on July 3rd, but July 4th, our lightning lanes were horrible. I'm talking worst case scenario. We got a 10 a.m. Living with the Land, a 12 p.m. Remy's, and a 4 p.m. I think it was Soarin' over America. or across America. And I was devastated. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. But we have Weight Magic, and I will live, breathe, and die by Weight Magic because they are a service that's like Standby Skipper, but they have a lot more features. It's a lot cheaper. Like, Weight Magic actually has my heart. I don't think I can ever live without it. It will give you like dining alerts. That's how I got my GO82 reservation. Literally, I think it was yesterday I booked it. When normally to get those reservations on holidays or weekends or like last minute trips, you do have to book them 60 days out or 90 days out. I can't remember. I think it's 60 days out in order to get those reservations. But with Weight Magic, they alert you as soon as a reservation becomes open for your party size, your time, and then you can just go in the app and book it really fast. And that's how I got our GO82 reservation. That's how I get like all of our reservations. They also do the exact same thing as Standby Skipper, except for they don't just book you your lightning lanes, they can modify your lightning lanes for earlier times. With those horrible lightning lane times, I was like, I have faith in Weight Magic. Weight Magic is going to get us better lightning lanes. And literally, I booked these lightning lanes yesterday. Weight Magic has modified our lightning lanes to be 9:25 a.m. soaring across America. It went from 4 p.m. to 9:25. Then we have a 10:15 Living with the Land, which is what it originally was. And then we have a 10:55 Remy's. I just love Weight Magic. It's just my favorite thing in the world. Like, I genuinely can't live without it. So yeah, I had faith in that. And then I also have it looking for an earlier time for our Guardians lightning lane because we are only planning on staying in Epcot for the morning. And that was just mainly because we wanted to rope drop Guardians and ride it again with the lightning lane. So right now our lightning lane is at 4:55, which it hurts because that is so late. We usually like get all our lightning lanes early. Worst case scenario, we're going to do our thing in Epcot and then we're going to go back to the hotel room, take our midday break because it is going to be insanely hot, and then come back to Epcot and ride Guardians. And then for the evening, we are planning on going to Magic Kingdom. We are going to take a ginormous midday break. This is probably the day we're going to explore the resort, get beignets, maybe go to the pool, take naps for sure, go to the park late because Magic Kingdom is open till midnight. And even past midnight because they have one of the showings of Starlight Parade at midnight. So we are going to try to close down the park. For Epcot, we got those 3 lightning lanes. Those are mainly the ones we want to ride. We might try to get a Spaceship Earth. We might try to get a test track. We'll just kind of see how we're feeling. The lightning lanes we're hoping to get in Magic Kingdom are for sure Big Thunder Mountain because it's brand new. It just opened. We haven't been able to ride it yet. Haunted Mansion, Pirates, Space Mountain, Tiana's, like just all the bigger rides. We are so much roller coaster thrill, big ride type of people. So we're hoping to get those. And then I did buy a single pass for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train because we haven't ridden that ride since our first trip ever in 2023. So I said, you know what? We're going to skip Tron this time, skip the 1-minute ride because that ride is so short. And we're just going to buy the single pass for Seven Dwarfs. So I am so excited. Sounds like we're going to have a great time in Fantasyland and Frontierland this trip. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is from 7:55 to 8:55. Then I believe the fireworks are at 9:15 in Magic Kingdom, which I'm so excited to see these ones because 4th of July and like Disney fireworks, I just can't even imagine how amazing it's going to be. And how amazing it's going to look, which you guys will be along with us because I am vlogging the whole trip, of course. Like, I have found such a love for vlogging our trips and looking back on all the memories. So that's just like a given. That's kind of our plan. I think they have like a Starlight Parade at 10 p.m. and 12 a.m. So we might see one of those and just like hang out in the park, vibe. I do kind of want to stay until 12 a.m., but you know, we might be way too tired to do that. So we'll kind of see, because the sun is going to take it out of us. I just know it's going to be so insanely hot. That's why we're trying to take a longer midday break so we can enjoy more nighttime at the park. But we'll see. Then I'm not sure if this was the smartest decision I've ever made, but we are going to Animal Kingdom on Sunday, July 5th, which we're probably going to be dead if we stay until 12 a.m. at Magic Kingdom the night before. But, you know, YOLO. You only live once. Like, you got to make the most out of your Disney trip. We're starting at Animal Kingdom. We did get lightning lanes for this stay. I got a Kilimanjaro Safaris at 8:30, a Navi River Journey at 9:25, and an Everest at 10:10. So I got those 3 rides. I think those realistically are the only 3 rides we want to ride. We might have lunch at Satuli Canteen because that is just like one of our favorite places to eat. Their tofu bowls with the noodles and the creamy herb dressing are just like to die for. Also, Ube Coffee. If you guys watched our last series, you'll see how obsessed we are with the coffee there. And then I think Bryce wants to get another cookie dough ice cream brownie sandwich. The one that's like going viral, everyone's freaking out about. I thought it was okay. I'm just not really a sweets person, but it was like pretty good. Like mixing 3 different desserts together. And then after our Animal Kingdom morning, we're probably going to take another midday break because that's just the name of the game when you go in the heat of summer. And then we are hoping to get some lightning lanes for Hollywood Studios. Our number 1 priority is Rock and Roller Coaster. Like, that just opened and we have not seen it at all yet. So I am so incredibly excited. Rock and Roller Coaster is like one of our favorite rides. Like I said, we are big thrill people. So that'll be like so fun. And then definitely want to get a Mickey and Minnie's. Definitely want to get like, I don't know. There's just so many things we want to get. So yeah. With Hollywood Studios too, I so badly want a pretzel and a beer flight from Baseline Tap House. Ever since that last trip we went on with Raquel and Brandon, that is all I can think about. Like, I get the hype. I understand the hype of Baseline Tap House. Every single trip we've gone on, I've been like, oh, we should go to Baseline Tap House, and then we just don't. Last trip with Raquel and Brandon, I was like, let's just go, because the boys were riding Millennium Falcon, and best decision I ever made. I just want that coffee flavored beer. I want the cider. I want the mango cart. I want everything I got in that vlog, which I will put in the little eye in the corner. I don't know which corner it goes to, for you to watch that Hollywood Studios vlog. Oh my God. That's like all I can think about. That's probably one of the most exciting things. Those are kind of our plans. And then Monday, we'll probably just take the earliest flight out. And that'll be our trip. It's so crazy. And I'm only using 1 day of PTO for this whole entire trip, which is amazing because we basically get 4 days of vacation. I'm only using PTO for our travel day. That's going to be it for this planned video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe and follow along because we are about to go on another giant Disney trip, and this time it's going to be 4th of July. So it's extra special, and I can't wait to take you guys along with us. I can't wait to watch the videos back and see what we did and remember how much of a good time we had, because we always have a good time in Disney. But yeah, like I said, if you like this video, or if you want to follow along for all of our Disney vlogs, be sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss one of our Disney trip videos. That is all. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye.